Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Fuck. And that's going in. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Deep Ogre review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Marvel Legends Spider-Man No Way Home series, Doctor Strange. And in honor of the second trailer dropping just yesterday, I am reviewing this beautiful, beautiful figure. I got this guy from eBay. I didn't pay an exorbitant amount of money, unlike other people would, but it was 30. I paid 30 for him. But overall, I think this guy is amazing. But without further ado, I'll get into this guy's accessories. First off, with his accessories, we have these amazing, in my opinion, looking magical shield effects, or just magic effects in general. I like that they're not cut out just like an even circle, like you see in all of the movies. It's just kind of sporadic in the way that they are in a circle. Not a perfect circle, that's what I'm trying to say. But it is molded. The hand is molded in this translucent orange plastic, just with like a flesh tone painted in over it. And the peg is just the regular sculpted in flesh tone. You get a big one for the left hand and a smaller one for the right hand. They both look absolutely amazing. They are warped out of the packaging, but honestly, I don't really mind that because they're not supposed to be perfect circles anyway, and it's Doctor Strange magic effects. I don't really think it matters that much. But those are easily my favorite favorite accessories. Another, I think the hands that he comes with in the package. Here he has these very very oftenly reused open grippy hands, like he's starting to cast something, or that he's pondering, or that he has something in his hand. It's just like a calm, kind of tense hand that they've been using for years and years now. I really, really like those. And he comes with two of these kind of trigger hands. I don't know why he comes with trigger holding hands, but whatever, he does. It's just a fact of life. It comes with almost every Marvel Legend that we have. But overall, it's a nice sculpt anyway. But that's it for the hands. Moving on to the Eye of Agamotto, which I don't know why this figure comes with it. I mean, I'm glad because I don't have the old Eye of Agamotto, but this is also a brand new sculpt. You have that nice film accurate red band right here, golden lace, lace right here, another golden lace right there, and obviously the Eye of Agamotto is very, very nicely detailed. I like that very, very much. Obviously, it doesn't have any green painted in it because it doesn't have the time stone. I still don't know why he has it in the movie, but we'll figure that out soon enough. And for his up close and personal details, not at the chest, but at his noggin, you have a very, very lifelike Benedict Cumberbatch head sculpt right here with a classic goatee. Very nice blue. I want to say blue eyes right there. Doesn't really bleed. The photo printing tech has gotten a lot better within the past few years, I will say. Really love the hair sculpt with the gray. I will say it gets kind of grainy right here and on the side of the goatee. Does get a little grainy, but overall, this head sculpt looks amazing. For the Cloak of Levitation, obviously, I think this is a reuse of that 3-pack from movie or Marvel Studios 10 years, way back in 2018, I want to say. Yeah, 2018. It has very nice golden paint apps right here, obviously, to tie in with the Eye of Agamotto. Brand new head sculpt, brand new torso, all brand new, very, very nice feeling and looking. Arms, brand new hit or brand new sculpt. I think these might be reused from, at least from the bicep up to the shoulder, might be reused from the What If figure, the Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme Doctor. I don't fucking know what the name was. Then you have a nice light blue right here on the forearms with brown laced in with that. And obviously I just have this neutral hands in. Cloak of Levitation also, because it is reused, have very nice kind of detail on the inside of that. Very, very detailed. And on the back, you still have that detail right there. It's a little harder to see just because it's so plain red. My camera's not even focusing in on it. There we go. Nice. Very movie accurate. Kind of just looks like it was stitched together randomly with random cloth. And you have a unused sling ring, which I'm reviewing this figure also now because I want to customize this guy a little bit, but I'll get into that later. Nice silver paint apps right here for the sash coming down on the loincloth, or the robes, all the way around his legs. Whoa, all the way around his legs. And they do kind of temper off in the back. The one complaint I do have is it's already starting to rip, which is not a good sign whatsoever. I think Hasbro should have at least made it come up a little more, just because I don't like the fact that I'm already ripping this and I can barely move the legs as is. I mean, this is a separate piece at least, but that's a pretty major complaint. Also, the only non-new part of this figure is the legs. They reuse the legs from the first movie's Doctor Strange, which, I mean, the legs were fine on that figure, so I don't really see a problem with it. It's kind of gummy now, and it's kind of hard to move on mine. I might try to heat it up. Obviously, you have a nice boot sculpt, and that's pretty much it for Doctor Strange's detail. For this guy's articulation, you do have I think it's that new style, it's that new style dumbbell. I really don't like that, because you can only get about that much up, not really that much down, but you do get a lot of tilt. I'll take the Cloak of Levitation off for this one. Arm can go out about that far, in about that far. Bicep swivel, full 360, new pinless arms, double jointed, all the way. Swivel on the hand, hinge side to side, same with all the other hands. Dumbbell rotation at the waist, leg can kick up. I hate forcing it because I feel like I'm ripping that more, but he can only kick up about that far, and back about that far. Out, not really that good, just because the fucking things right here keep forcing it in. Thigh swivel, double jointed knee, about that far, and boot rotation with rocker. Feet can go down and up. For comparison, here he is next to the Marvel Legends Target exclusive Mobius from Loki and Loki from Loki. Here he is next to the Hasbro PulseCon exclusive Venom and the Marvel Legends What If Zombie Cap. Here he is next to the Infinity Saga 2-pack Iron Man and the Infinity Saga 2-pack Thanos from Avengers Endgame. Here he is next to the Transformers Kingdom Waspinator. Also, review for him up on the channel. Go check it out. That was the last review I did. And the Transformers Earthrise or Kingdom Optimus Prime. And lastly, but not leastly, here he is next to the Marvel Legends Villains Wave Dormammu and the Marvel Legends Toy Biz Doctor Strange. I also have a very short review for this guy up on the channel if you want to go check that out. It's certainly something, and so is this figure. Overall, also, before I get into that, I want to give some accessory ideas. Obviously, if you have the NECA Goliath from Gargoyles, you obviously have the book, and I think that Doctor Strange looks amazing. looks amazing with the book in his hand. This was one of the tipping points that I had for getting this figure, was getting this book. I wanted it anyway, but this book just honestly looks absolutely fantastic in Doctor Strange's hands. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Whoa, exposure. But I don't know if you guys can see that very well. But it looks honestly really good. It's like a spell book, or like in the first Doctor Strange. I know that the library of the Sorcerer Supreme had a big part to play in that movie. It honestly looks really good. For other accessories, you can take the Negasonic Teenage Warhead Fire Blasts if you were lucky enough to get that pack. And they kind of just fit Doctor Strange's other looks with the shields. So if you want to do some just like plain old just magic-y effect things on your Doctor Strange's arms, you can use those if you were lucky enough to get those. And here he is with just some lightning effects, just some plain old just magic-y supernatural stuff. And lastly, I wanted to show him off with if it would let me pick it up, the Dazzler Effects from the Warlock Build-A-Figure wave from a few years back. Honestly, it's a little too comic booky for this look of Doctor Strange, but if you wanted it to work, it could work. Overall, I think this guy is a very, very worthy addition. I picked it up just because I was very anxious to get a new Doctor Strange. But if you want to wait until, obviously, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, I completely agree. But also, easily for Multiverse of Madness, they could just re-release this figure. And honestly, I won't be complaining because A, I already have it, and B, if you missed out on it, because I know this one is going to be a harder one to find, uh, it it helps. It helps with distribution too. And the complaints that I have, like the Eye of Agamotto likes to float around, and the Cloak of Levitation also likes to float around. And the ripping in the skirt piece, it's quite annoying, but I mean, I was gonna glue the Eye of Agamotto and the cape on, but I just wanted to release this review before I did anything to the figure. But easily, this is the best Doctor Strange that we've gotten in almost any line. I'm kind of half tempted to get the SH Monster Arts, or SH Figure Arts, or the Mofx, just to see how those two compare. But, I mean, for now, this is absolutely an amazing Doctor Strange, and I will recommend it. Overall, I'm going to give this guy a solid 7 out of 10. Easily one of the best Marvel Legends, or the best Marvel Legends Doctor Strange. And if you like Doctor Strange like me, I'd highly recommend him. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more content from me, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to check out my Twitter, I have a Twitter, obviously, Maddie Gwen12, I think. And I have an Instagram, Maddie_is_gone. Both will be linked in the description down below. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.